What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. We got this information about Texas, about Drake. We got this information about Drake apparently moving or getting a house in Texas. So, me being a Texan and a rapper, this is kind of my thoughts on that. Me personally, we don't want you over here. Stay your ass in Canada. We don't need you down here, Drizzy. But let's check this out because he says that Drake moving to Texas is comedy.
So now that the fire has settled and the smoke is cleared, we see Drake fans' lifeless bodies still in denial, on their knees, practically begging for the 6ix9ine God himself
The
to
6ix9ine
unzip,
God.
fill them up, and bless them with the audacity of saying he won this battle. Y'all
Wow.
down bad, man. Like, oh
For
God,
real.
y'all down, man. Kendrick Lamar not only brutally annihilated Drake, but he made the entire
He
world
did.
watch, while he
For real.
continuously dominated him repeatedly over and over. Drake was definitely Lena the plug, or is
Oh
it Lena the
shit.
plug? And his fans was Adam 22, helplessly
Dang.
watching their beloved Drake's manhood destroyed.
Yeah,
Kendrick's
it was bad.
songs, particularly Not Like Us, was Jason Love destroying Drake's Crody.
But before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Catalog. Yeah. These are not singles, these are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase all of that in the link in the description. And just check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So anyways, guys,
Euphoria, all the way to Not Like Us, proved
it was a masterclass. It was a masterclass in lyrical and mental ass whooping. That's what be tripping me out. Like the Drakes that like they gotta have some crazy code. I don't even want that type of code to be that delusional to look at that objectively and be like, yeah, Drake got the L. Like what? Or he got the W. Like what? No, it's just not
at
possible.
time, if you want to be honest. Now, we could say that's just a coincidence of him selling his LA homes. However, he just recently purchased a
On a
$15 million
Houston area
ranch in
ranch.
Houston, Texas.
That's
And
wild.
why is that a big, like, oh, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, that's where Jazz Prince and Mob
Yeah.
Ties are located. You know, the
Yep.
people that Drake thinks that are his buddies and his friends and they love him, but realistically, they're extorting Drake when
Right.
he pays them for protection. The same guys that was in the altercation, allegedly, with Takeoff from the Migos murder, those guys. He ends up buying a $15 million ranch in Houston, with all within the same couple of weeks. Drake obviously must have been threatened, and Drake obviously must have been warned. Drake is not playing a smart game.
Yeah.
He's not, because you
He's
will
really
be
not.
tested and you will be
No.
pressed. You can't act something that you're not
Jeez,
and
what
start
game
saying
is
things
this?
out
Like,
your neck to people that are really about it. And at the end of the day, Kendrick is from the slums and Drake isn't. Kendrick does have a whole
that
city
was
behind
my
him. Drake, in a way, does too.
that was my whole thing as far as with that. If you want to check out this full video, then I'll leave it in the description for y'all to check out. But that was my sentiments as well. The thing is that Drake is playing in a world that he is literally not from at all. Like, and he could drop certain songs and he can appear and he can costume as that and kind of, with the fact that he's not writing is a lot of his stuff is just like, and then the whole Bob Ties ghostwriting, like it just collapses on his stuff, because the thing is that I don't know how Ross was raised, but even just being a correctional officer, you got more access to the hood that Drake has had his entire life. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that, yeah, Kendrick is from that, So a lot of this stuff and how he maneuvers in a certain slang, it's just like Drake does. He's it feels like he's trying to prove his masculinity in some cases by talking tough or doing things like that. That's why Kendrick is all like, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough because it's just all like, "Mm, you're not that guy. You're not that guy." So get in the spot in Texas thinking that you're safe in that regards because of Jay Prince and different things like that. I don't know, man. He could literally be setting himself up, and I don't say any of that for anything to happen. Like a lot of this stuff is just like, come on now, like why are we doing this? But certain things, it's just all like he said, like you will get pressed. You're saying that you're something around those type of people. Who are you without your bodyguard? And of course, like I'm not like, of course, when you're that big, it's just silly to not, but it's one of those things to where Drake's just moving funny. I personally do not want his punk ass down here in Texas. But it's all like, who are you to say? Like, what the fuck what you gonna like? He will bite. But and let me know y'all what y'all think. If you're from Texas or you're here in Texas, let me know your thoughts. Do you think Drake moving to Texas is a good idea for him or for the economy? Like, I don't know. Like, there's certain things to where it's just all like, with Drake coming to Texas, moving to Houston, is that going to boost up the economy type of thing? Like, when certain people do certain moves, I don't know. But just the way he's moving, it's like we don't need that energy down here. Keep that ish in Canada. We don't want it. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments section. It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure you like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. On the road to 5K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.